Hello and welcome to this week's Cari Connects. I am Cari Muggs, and each week I pull a card from the deck to let you know what's coming up for the week and the signs and symbols to watch for. So before we get into this, things that are coming up for me, May's pretty slow for classes and things like that because I'm taking a week off. And as you can tell, please bear with me with my voice, I've been kind of sick this week. I'm taking a week off for my anniversary, so next week, I'll be gone out of the office. I'll still post a Cari Connects and I'll still do a podcast, but I will not be answering questions. I'll probably be MIA for a little bit. So, and then June, I do have Spirit Circles coming up, and we have lots more stuff coming up in Patreon in June too. So lots of community stuff going on and Spirit Circles and workshops. So there's lots of stuff coming up, and I will probably have retreat information coming up this week or next week. So more information about pricing and all that stuff. So now, in honor of the full moon today, we are using the Moonology deck. So I love this deck. I use it every month in Patreon when I do my moon ceremonies and I do a moon reading. So this is by Yasmin Bolan, and I love this deck. So we're going to I love how too on this deck she says, let the moon be your guide. So today is going to be the full moon. If I don't know about you guys, but it's been kind of crazy the last couple weeks. In April, the end of April, I kind of felt a release, but I feel like the release caused more, like I felt like there was a breathing moment, but at the same time, I feel like it kind of caused a little bit of chaos. Does that make sense? Like I feel like there's a relief coming, but because of the relief, it's like, you know how like when you go through a trauma and you're fine through the trauma, and then once it's over, you kind of like reevaluate everything happened, or you kind of freak out a little bit. I kind of feel like that's what the end of April was. It was like, okay, now we're kind of reevaluating some of the stuff that's been going on in our lives too. And I don't know about you, but a lot of us have been having throat stuff or sinus stuff. I kind of feel like that's kind of a collective upgrade too. So if you've been kind of sick, then that might be, I hardly ever get sick. And I think I've been sick like 3 times since January. So anyways, I think that's part of it too, but I do kind of feel like things are going to chill out a little bit, but let's get into the card reading. So, let's see. Okay. This card, the Cardinal Moon. It says, be bold and make the first move. So last week we were told that we are going on a journey, or we're traveling, and our guides are going to be with us. So I feel like we're continually going on this journey. And I get this a lot lately, this journey thing that we're going on. And I really think it has to do with like everything that's going on, like the end of April and now, because it's been kind of chaotic. And so I think it's time to make that move. I think it's time to take that step. I think whatever's been holding you back, or whatever's been if you've been sitting on the fence, it's time to make that first move, especially right now. I really feel like the time is critical right now because, like I said, we've kind of just been the last couple of years just on pilot mode, just kind of trying to survive, and things have been like a roller coaster, really good, and then a dip, and then things have been just really chaotic. And I just feel like we kind of reached the end of that. And I really feel like there's new things coming, and we're going to start seeing truth, and we're going to start figuring out who we are, and we're going to start figuring out, because 100% of the spirit journey that you're on is about you and you figuring out your stuff. But it's time to be bold. We've been told by spirit, good things are coming, special things are coming. You're on a journey, and I feel like fear's been holding us back, or something's been, I think this is so true for me too. We're scared to move forward. Like we think the status quo is okay. We're comfortable in it, and we're thinking, okay, this is going to be okay. And then we get this, thing that says good things are going to happen. We're like, okay, we're ready for it. But we kind of just sit and wait for it to happen. And it's not going to. We gotta make it happen. It's that car key story all the time that I tell. You can ask Spirit to help you find your car keys, but you can't just sit on the couch and wait for them to come. You've got to actively start moving. So this is your time to be bold, especially on the full moon day. This is a cardinal moon, and I'm not really sure what the symbolism of a cardinal moon is, but it's kind of like I think it's when the new moon kind of it's starting to cover. So I think the moon is coming in. And so that's like letting go. Like I know waning moons are letting go of things. So I don't feel like this is a letting go kind of thing. And I don't feel like this is a new beginning kind of thing. I feel like it's time to step up. It's time to step up kind of thing. It's time to make that move. It's time to make that decision. It's time to do the thing. And it's time to think big. It's time to stop playing small. It's time to move forward and get it done. And so I don't know if this is true, but it's been true, especially for me. So the signs and symbols to watch for. These cards don't have numbers on them, but I'm going to give you a number sequence to watch for because 555 means big changes are coming. So if you see a 555 this week, it's telling you time to make that move. Changes are coming and it's a good thing. I know some people get scared with changes, but changes are a good thing. And 999. 999 means you let something go so something else can come in. So if something's not working for you, let it go so this new thing can come in and you can manifest that. So those are your number sequences, 5 and 9. Also, too, pine trees. If you see anything with pine trees or stars, that will be a good sign. And this kind of, it's a cardinal moon, but if you see a waning moon or be a new moon, it's kind of the same thing. So anything like that, which you will probably see lots of moon stuff today on social media, but it's the full moon. So if you see any kind of this kind of moon, and also anything like this misty pink color or like I don't know, it's not a sunset or sunrise, but it's kind of that horizon color thing. And I will also let cardinals, because it's the cardinal moon. So if you see any kind of cardinals, or some people don't live where cardinals are. So anything resembling a small bird, will work too. Yeah, it's time to stop playing small. And I get told by Spirit this, I've been told by Spirit this many times in the last couple of weeks, because I also want to move forward and I also want to grow and spiritually, and Spirit keeps saying it's time to stop playing small. And it's so crazy because when Spirit tells me this, I get a little bit of fear in me, and then things happen that validate that fear, or say you're not good enough, or you can't do it, or you get worried about things. So this is saying, do it. It's time. It's time. No more like, okay, it's almost time. No more like, oh, we're taking you on this journey. No more like, oh, you're going to have these cool experiences. This is Spirit saying it is time to step up. It is time to stop playing small. I'm sorry. It is time to play big. So there's going to be things coming down the pipeline. Truth is going to be, you're going to start seeing truth, and you're going to see things in your own life and in your spiritual life and in the collective life that you can't see. And you're just going to be like, oh my gosh. And you're going to have aha moments, and you need to step into it. You need to not be afraid of it. And this is so crazy because it's like I'm speaking to the choir, but you need to not be afraid of it. So I hope that helps. Yeah, I love you guys. As you can see, my vacation is going to go to Disneyland. I got little Mickey Mouse on my thank you for my daughter for doing my nails. But so that's it for this week. Do not play small. And stars, moons, pine trees, small birds, color purple, 5s and 9s are our symbols and signs to watch for this week. So if you see those signs, it is your guides and Spirit telling you to stop playing small, or they're guiding you. Now, I'm going to tell you this over and over because I have to say it in front of every single one of my readings. Guides and spirits will not tell you what to do. They will not tell you you have to do this. If they do, I don't think it's not your guides. So you need to start protecting. But your guides and your ancestors can guide you, and they can direct you. And they're guiding you and directing you on your blueprint that you created before you came here. Experiences that you wanted to have before you came to Earth. They're guiding and directing you for those. So those of you that can hear this and accept this and receive this, know that it's time to play. It's time to stop playing small and to step into your true power. Do that thing. Do the thing. Do it. Okay, I think that's good. So I'll take a picture of this, put it on my Instagram, and I will also put a link to the deck